Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world away, and today I'm going to be doing stages 105 to 110, not many more to go of this, of the Fanhome release of Build the Star Wars Darth Vader. So we're going to be doing a little bit of housework first. People are asking, what does Darth Vader look like with his helmet on at the moment? And he's looking just like that. But for housekeeping, I think with what we're going to be doing today, where we're pretty much putting feet on and dressing him, don't have the helmet on, don't even have the interior helmet on. So basically, if I just take off this part of the helmet here, and then I can take off this front section here, obviously we've got the blank head inside here. Now today we do get Anakin's head here as well, but what I would do, I'm thinking, is I might just put some insulating tape, some masking tape just around here to stop that coming off. Obviously this can come out as well. Perhaps I'll leave it like that. I think I'll leave it like that because where we're throwing it around, this is just going to go all over the place. So let me put that to one side. Now, I don't know if this is available. Once again, I have put a link in the video description and you've got the QR code on the screen there. But without further ado, let's get cracking. Now, it is worth mentioning, I haven't actually looked at the instructions. So I know I've got lots of dressing up things today. But I don't know how we're doing that. So there we go. So in stage 105, we have got the other head. So let's open that up and I'll show you what that looks like. We have got that here. So we've got one head if we're going to be putting the helmet on, and we've got this head if we're not putting the helmet on. So I'm guessing this head's going to be bigger, which will enable you to not put the helmet on because it's too big. And this is how the head looks. So that looks like Sebastian Shaw's head to me. I'm guessing, is that the one? I mean, this Darth Vader, I believe, was based on the Empire Strikes Back one, but there you go, looking just like that. Now we can put this on, which I have just done there, so it's looking just like this. That's all there is to do in that stage. Okay, so stage 106, here is the magazine, and as you see here, we have now got the uniform that we're going to be starting to do. So basically what we're going to be doing is, it looks like we're putting some gloves on first and then putting some of this vest on. He's certainly going to be dressed up here, looking like that. So before I open the pack, what we need to do is remove the left hand. And to do that, we're just pushing it down just like that to take that out. I'm guessing we're probably going to be doing the same with the right hand. Let's take the right hand one out as well. And I've got stage 106 here. And what we're going to be doing is fitting the right glove. So this hand, which as you can see is fully articulating, let's make it straight like that to make it a bit easier to get this glove in, is actually going to be going in here. God, dressing up a doll is not something I've done since I was a kid. But I am just manipulating this into position. And there you go. That is in position. As you can see, that can now, it has got movement on it. Looks pretty cool actually. Let's keep them bent round. There you go. That's in place. Now I'm a little bit confused here. We've got this glove here, which is hard. And I believe this, was this holding the lightsaber? I don't know, I can't remember. But we also had the left glove as well, which looks like that. And we're going to be doing exactly the same thing on the left hand. It does take some moving around, but once you've got the fingers in, it does get a little bit easier. And there you go. That is that one in as well. So we've done both of the hands. Now it's probably best to actually do this on this camera, believe it or not. Can you believe I'm using this camera as a build? Because we're going to be putting this vest on. So it actually goes on like a vest. So we've got Velcro down the front. And I'm going to put one arm in here, like this. And do the same on the other side. Lining up the hole at the bottom, and there you go. That is that in position. That's all there is to do in that stage. Okay, so in stage 107, here's the instructions. And looks like we've got the two legs now that we're just going to be slipping over on each side. Is that right? Yep, we're going to be doing that. So he's actually got some dignity now. That should be a quick stage. So they are cut a little differently here. Let's just open these up so we can see how they look. So as you can see, they do Velcro together, but they come in two pieces. So it gives you an idea of what leg they're going to be on. So this is the right leg here. Let's bring him over. And I have zoomed out all of my cameras so we can dress him. So one that side, one this side, and then we're going to reattach this Velcro here. Now we've got some Velcro along this edge as well, so we can make this all one piece now. Like this. Make sure I go all the way around here. So it looks a bit like a diving suit. We do have this lead here, which I'm going to just have coming out the bottom for the minute, like this. Looking good. Just do the back side. There you go. That looking pretty good. Excellent. In stage 108, here's the instructions. And now we've got more parts of the uniform here. Looks like we've got the back section or another jacket going on, and it looks like we've got some arm parts as well with this uniform. I don't really know until I've opened them. Let's open this. Being very gentle when I cut this open, because obviously we don't want to cut through the material. So we've got another kind of like vest to put on. So again, I'm going to have to do this on this camera here, I'm guessing. Let me just get this open. It's because I can like clamp him between my legs, you see. And we'll get this on. So up one arm there. I should have been had a job of dressing mannequin dummies. That one in there, and then pull this up. Lovely. Excellent. And then we're going to be joining this again in the center here. Actually, I'll lie this down for this one. And again, on the top camera, we're going to be doing the left arm. So this is going to go up here. And it's going to join to this part that we just put in with Velcro all the way around here. So that's the arm on. This has got to be the most bizarre thing I've done on the channel yet. Obviously we've been building models, we've never dressed them. So as you see, we've got another part of the uniform here. Looks like part of the leg. We're going to be slipping this on just like this. Perfect. So this is the left pant leg that we're putting on now. So this leg here, exactly like we did before. So we're going to put this up here as far as I can get it up. And then once again, I am keeping that wire free just so I can put this into position here like this. There is Velcro again that's enabling me to put this into position. So now that is how that's looking, which means in the last stage I'm guessing we're going to be putting that other leg on. There we go, as you can see. Okay, should have probably done both of those stages together. Brought him back up. Now obviously this is going to connect to the one that we just put on, so I might have to break some of that Velcro that I put on just to get this into position. I am shimmying this up like that, and as you can see, this is how these go on here. Get this right up there so that then I can put this into position like that. Do the same on the back. I wouldn't be afraid to just open and close just to get this into the position that we want it. But that's looking good. And we're looking good from this side. I'm guessing that now this is going to need to go over that one. Again, I still want this lead coming out here. So I'm making a space for it like that. I'm just going to tidy everything up now. And there you go. That's what it's looking like when we finish this stage. Now, we don't put the hands in yet. That's going to be one of the things that we do afterwards. Obviously, we've got this arm to do as well. But he's pretty uniform all the way down there. Looking good. I'm hoping that I put the legs on the right way. I think I have. I think they look pretty symmetrical if you were to put them the other way around, to be honest with you. Let me show you what he looks like with the helmet on. Because someone did comment to me about, does he fit with the helmet on? So obviously that's looking just like that. If I put him down here, then we can put on this section, which goes on, oops, just like this. Get that into place. Kind of like that. Then we can put the top on. Perfect. And that is how Darth Vader is looking at the moment. That's all there is to do in that stage. I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.